Making Genus is a thought experiment on a post-gender utopian society. It is concerned with the social and architectural implications of living in a post-gender world, and it aims to convey the manner in which these two aspects define one another. Making use of a series of science fiction tropes, intertwined with architectural theory and feminist epistemology, the project aims to critically assess the gendered binarity of the status quo of contemporary Western society and propose speculative alternatives. The project presents Gendertopia, a fictional island hosting a utopian community. The place does not recognize any of the gendered social constructs and seems to have moved away from any sort of social constraints, standing against hierarchies and rigid structures. The project is deeply rooted in feminist utopian science fiction tenets. Feminist science fiction and feminist theory follow similar principles because both aim to question patriarchal constructs and the contemporary social apparatus. Social media represents another aspect which extensively underpins the conceptual framework of the project. The use of social media situates the narrative in a highly polemic environment, the virtual host of contemporary debates. Architectural language is defined here by a series of utopian tropes which become architectural artifacts. Nothing on the utopian island is prescribed or preset, therefore the spaces can be either private or public, either individual or communal. This shift in functionalities and situated definitions of the space allows the built environment to be in continuous development, changing and adapting to new needs and scenarios. The island is located in the North Sea on the footprint of Doggerbank, the highest area of what once used to be Doggerland, the land which connected the British Isles to Europe mainland. Doggerbank sits at the intersection of a series of water rights. This situated location allows the proposed island and affluent society to present a curated synthesis of the surrounding systems of values. The multicultural references and, therefore, the inclusive representation aligns with the feminist approach to ideas of intersectionality and the fight against universality and standardization. The system of values is impregnated with ideas of freedom, equality, and peace. The prevalence of the private and public space dichotomy is a problematic aspect of the contemporary urban planning strategies. Urban zoning, the existence of a central business and commercial city center, and suburban peripheric domestic areas, enforces gender stereotypes, perpetually disconnecting each gender from a certain spatial configuration, women from the public domain, and men from the private sphere of the household. On the Utopian island, the private and public spaces are scattered around a spatial network. The houses of Gendertopia are small spaces accommodating only one individual in an attempt to shatter the gendered straitjacket of the contemporary domestic environment. It seems that it is precisely the weaving of the private and public spaces in Gendertopia that assures the continuation and survival of this non-gendered urban reality. The Palace of the People is the heart of the community. It is the place that brings people together. It is a place for celebration, nurture, play, and learning. The internal spaces within the Palace of the People are welcoming and inclusive. These are the places where people come together and spend time together as an extended family and community. The ludic aspect of the internal arrangement highlights the evolved nature of this society, which spends most of its time collectively taking care of children, learning, and playing. The Making Genus project is defined by an architectural language that moves away from the conventionality and rigidity of the built environment. A language impregnated with ideas of utopian dreams, environmental consciousness, social equality, and kinship.